Hi, my name is James Putnam, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about an hour. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try and think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on the project. And it helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Also, there are a few people from the web design team observing the session in another room. If you would, I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form for us. It just says that we have your permission to record you and that the recording will only be seen by the people working on the project. Here you go. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, do you like shopping?
Yes.
Do you prefer online or retail shopping?
Retail.
Retail, okay. How much time do you spend browsing online for stuff to buy? Like per week, just to say.
Maybe like half an hour.
Do you like shoes?
Yeah.
What kind of shoes?
I like sneakers.
Okay. What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Like just generally?
Yeah, just like what kind of sites do you use?
Like
social media?
Yeah,
or
like
shopping
YouTube.
Sites? YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, that's really it. A lot of Blackboard.
Blackboard.
My UVM.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Some fan favorites.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite websites?
I like YouTube.
You like YouTube? Good. That's great. Great. We're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. All right.
Let me just make sure this is recording. Yes,
Oh yeah, we're
okay.
cool.
Just want to double check.
All right. Okay. All right, we're using this website here. First, I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, what you can do here, and what it's for. Just look around and do a little narrative. And you can scroll a little, but don't click on anything.
Okay. Well, they're definitely trying to sell things, especially shoes.
Yeah.
I guess it's for people looking for special like Yeezys and shit, like the sorry.
Please don't swear on the recording, ma'am.
Looking for shoes that might not be sold in other places. Oh, you can bid on it? Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot going on the screen.
Cool. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. I'm also going to ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about how well the site works that way. And again, as much as possible, it will help us if you can try to think out loud as you're going. So, for starters, just simulate the bidding process for a $100 bid in any shoe of your choice. You don't actually have to, like, drop $100 on a pair of shoes, but just, like, get up to, like, the point where you would find a shoe and bid on it.
Just find a shoe?
Yeah.
Okay. is a nice shoe. Then I guess I would. Oh, this is a lot. Then I guess I would click this. And then I would make a bid on my size. Yeah. Do I have to?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to ask you to find what are the shoes that are first up to be released, like the soonest to be released shoes.
Released? What do you mean?
Like, just find the of the upcoming to be released shoes for the site.
I don't see it. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, releases. Maybe that's. I don't know. Oh, here. I think this is it. I think. Yeah. I think that is that it? I don't know.
Please save your questions till the end.
Okay.
But okay. So continuing on, how much did the most expensive, most recent watch sell for?
What was it?
Most expensive, most recent watch that was sold. How much did it sell
watch. For? Okay. One that was already sold?
Yes.
Okay. Is there like a section that's like already sold? I don't. I don't know where the ones are that were already sold. I don't wait. Average? No. Maybe it would be this. No. I found it. It's this one. Wait. Oh, so this one? Probably this one.
Okay. Keep in mind, there's no wrong answers.
I know. I'm just guessing. I don't know which one. I use these websites very much.
What are the 4 most popular handbag brands?
Okay. Most popular? Well, I don't know if there's a specific button for most popular, but these ones are at the top, so I would assume it's these 4.
Okay. And what was the title of the most recent news article posted?
Okay. The most recent one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably that one that I saw at the top. This one was 9 hours ago. Yeah. I think that's it. This one.
Thank you. That was very helpful. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I'm just going to see if the people in the team have any follow-up questions they'd like me to ask you. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to connect with the team right now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
No.
All right. And here's all right. Here is $100.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. That's real money.
Real money. All right.
Okay.
Bye bye. You can. Oh, we can end the recording and then you can leave.